What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to part 3 of my Give Me God of War combat tips, or just tips in general. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode, and be sure to check out part 2, where I tried to cover as much as I possibly could. There's also a lot of really cool combat in that video, so be sure to check that out. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you do, like, comment, and sub would mean the absolute world. Peace. So for the first encounter of the day for Atreus, he doesn't have like an insane kit. It's not like it's gonna be this super hard, difficult thing. You basically just inflict arrows into the enemies. As you can see, it does a crazy amount of stun damage. Wait, it turned red. You can execute him now. And it really is just rinse repeat. So we're gonna use these sigil arrows. As you can see, he's about to get stunned. Go ahead and do that. The X move does a lot of stun damage. Wait for it to turn red. Same thing. I just might as well use this, why not, right? We're gonna knock this dude up.
Take this, you dirty pile of rocks! Ah, don't touch me! Wow, Sindri, harsh words. You're gonna recover. Shut up. You want my help or not? All right.
That's close. As you can see, headshots also inflict a crazy amount of stun damage. There should be like one more. I have Sindri throw that. Rinse, repeat. Forever ago on my playthrough, I was trying to convince everybody that the sigil arrows are, well, they're not called sigil arrows, are they? They're called sonic arrows, right? Pretty sure they're called the sonic arrows. Sonic arrows are actually insane because you can do an insane amount of stun damage, and I'm not just talking about with Atreus. When you have Freya or Atreus as a ally when you're playing as Kratos, you can do a lot of different stun builds, stun damage, stun everything, right? And have it be absolutely insane. So I do like the sonic arrows, but overall I think the hex arrows might be better. It's probably why you get them second. Just because you can inflict a lot of AoE damage, which is an area of explosion. So if you have an enemy, like a bunch of enemies grouped up, you can hex arrows one and then freeze everybody or burn everybody around that person, which is absolutely insane. Like how he just pulled it out of his bag.
There.
Same thing. Shoot a bunch of arrows. Stun. Execute. Oof. Ah. Nice. I know I'm not giving too many pointers, but like with Atreus, it's a little hard to kind of like tell you how to play, you know, because he's not a very difficult character to play as. You just shoot a bunch of arrows depending on what your favorite type of arrow is, and then you take advantage of the arrow. As you can see, I'm just shooting the sonic arrows as much as I can in the face, and then pulling myself towards them with triangle and just beating the absolute crap out of them. But since I'm using the sonic arrows, I'm trying to do all the moves that give stun damage. So if you go to your skills, this one is very good at doing stun damage, and then also just by pressing X and then up on your left stick and R1, you can also do quite a bit of stun damage. I'm not doing that move too much, but it is super useful. I do it sometimes. Oh my god, I hate those things. That's such a cheesy way to take damage, dude. Come on. So we just unlocked our very first accessory, and as you can see, it's Sonic Aftershock, which is exactly what we want since it's the only arrow that we can use at the moment. But melee attacks against an enemy afflicted with Sonic deal bonus stun damage. Upgrade increases the stun dealt. So now the play style I was showing you, where you just shoot all your sigil arrows or your Sonic arrows and then just beat them up, it's only going to get better now because of that. There are a bunch of different type of accessories, and again, accessories are the things that you can put on your armor for Atreus and or Freya. I'm not going to sit here and say that I know all the best accessories because I'm still experimenting with them, but you can definitely make it so it's like if you wanted to use only Sonic arrows, you could do that. If you wanted to use only Hex arrows, you could do that. There's not like a crazy in between, like, yeah, you could do both at the same time, but in my opinion, you're missing out on something, because you only have 3 slots. So if you fill one with sigil arrow or one with sonic arrow and then the other with hex arrows, and then like say you're going to do more damage with your bows and arrows, because that is an actual accessory, you're missing out on either doing more stun damage or having an area effect explode with hex arrows. You see what I'm saying? So like, my opinion, right, whatever arrow you like the most is the one that you should focus on, accessory wise. Okay, so again, just the same thing. Arrows, arrow, arrow. As you can see, it's already halfway full. Should be stunned.
I'm gonna be sick.
Alright.
I need your
God, I hate nightmares. Ooh. As you can see, I'm just trying to keep my distance from them. There's a lot of them, oh my god. Like, stop. I want to execute it. Bink. I kicked it in its eyeball.
Back to Alpha now. Really? Now? At the moment,
Trace kicks ass, man. I really enjoy his gameplay. I mean, like, yeah, you can't combo like Kratos can.
you saved Brock's life.
Still nice, though.
Cause trouble.
Is this?
I like how he turned the head so he could, like, look at everybody. It's kind of funny. Maximum rage. That little amount that you got is actually super useful because some people might look at it like when you use this rage that it's going to eat up a lot of your Spartan rage, but like just to activate it might take up that 1 bar, but then you can deactivate it and still have almost enough to reactivate it again. And like I talked about in my last episode, Fury's rage can be used for so much more than just dealing damage. Completely underrated.
Do this. We don't want to hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
We're the ones who saved the light.
You didn't have to do that. Or I guess I didn't have to do that, but I just kind of want to, you know?
Hey, Alpha.
So I deactivated it earlier just so I can keep some additional rage, pick up the stone, and then I almost have enough to call it again.
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
By talking to them again. It's just to let them do their thing.
Behind you, brother!
Oh.
We mean you no harm.
Here, get back. Left side incoming.
Get that stun damage off. We need to get rid of anybody that's gonna throw a freaking orb at us. Like those guys right here. Ah. Alright. Moving on. God, I hate the nightmare so much, bro. Oh my god. Dude, I punched it all the way over. It better let me continue. Let's see if it does. That was actually hilarious. I doubt it, because he's still running around. Yep. Oh my god. What? I just punched that thing to Mars. Look, it's still there. I'm gonna have to restart from checkpoint. That's wild, bro. Holy flag. I've never seen a bug like that. Nice. Okay. Now we can continue. That was weird. I've never seen that before. So now we're gonna run into the harder enemies.
Enemy, flash, flash.
Nice. I beat the absolute snot out of that guy. Holy cow. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know about this. You can use the, what do you call it? The Twilight Stone to do a bunch of stun damage. It's actually really useful.
Continue up this way.
So like anytime you see it, you should just kind of throw your axe at it if there's an enemy nearby. There might be more enemies up here, so I can kind of show you what I'm talking
Here
about.
they come.
Do what you must.
Wait for it to turn blue, throw it at him. His icon turned red, execution. Okay. Freeze him, can we push him off? Yep. Rage Stone is a Rage Stone, we're gonna pick that up. See if we can get the combo finisher in. Nope, didn't get the buff for it. Try it again. Oh, I'm dead before I can even try. Alright.
Still can't figure out how they're making light bridges.
This is on Give Me God of War, by the way.
Here we go.
Just use that. Hopefully it stuns him. We're gonna go ahead and do that because the ice ball's gonna come and potentially hit us. Yeah. So we sadly lost our rage, but it was actually for a good reason. So he's right behind that. So if I can do that, that'd be, yep, clutch. Ow. I honestly didn't see her until it was too late. Okay. Stop it. Alright, again. Is there more? Nope. Wasn't clean. Again, efficient, got it done. Very first try. I wish it was more clean though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. A part of me wanted to restart from checkpoint, but I felt like that would have been cheating.
Take it off, man. You got that.
Okay. So Here comes a boss. We're gonna do what we typically do for bosses, which is we're gonna inflict some burn damage. We took some damage there, but that's alright. Take advantage of that damage while she's burning. I'm gonna cancel it. We're gonna save that rage for when her stun damage is higher. Actually, I'm gonna start building it with my fists. We're almost there. Hopefully the stun damage can go off and then we'll be able to finish her. Maybe not, but it should do quite a bit of damage. There we go. She's so close. There we go. Nice. And as you can see, we got hit, but we got that health back. So that's what I'm saying. I don't really care about getting hit sometimes. Especially since I didn't, you know, stumble or anything like that. And that fight was pretty clean. I'll take that. Okay, so after defeating her, we get this shield little upgrade. These things are just like little passive effects for the shield of your choosing. Now, I do like both of them, but this is like any time that you use your shield, whether you're interrupting double blue ring attacks by pressing L1 or parrying, you can build up cooldown, which is really good. So if you like spamming your runic abilities, this would be a really nice shield to have.
Dark Elf Assault. How fortuitous.
Fighting elves. Can't you just leave us alone?
So these guys can be super annoying, as you can see. So we're gonna do the same thing that we've been doing. Fuck your block, buddy. Try to keep him up in the air because it stops him from doing every move. Alright. We're gonna do this, get some rage build up. You guys saw how much rage that gave us. Is actually really good. I wanted to pick up that stone. That's okay. God. Stop moving. So we're gonna go back at this rage. Go back at this rage.
Let's go.
And just keep going. So I see a purple thing that I can throw this off of, and I'm going to. We want to get this guy out first, because he's going to do the most damage. Well, I guess they're both going to do the most damage. These guys are a little bit tougher than your regular looking Dark Elves. Okay, so this is where it can get a little tricky, because they do a lot of damage. So we're gonna go ahead and execute this guy. Glad I did that, because that dude had a blue attack, which would have really hurt. So we can execute this guy, which is exactly what we're gonna do. We want to knock this guy up in the air if we can, which I don't think we'll be able to. He's staggered, so I want to use a runic attack. Thank goodness for that. It turned red, so you can execute them. So those enemies are actually a little bit tougher than a lot of the other enemies you'll fight in this game. They're fast, and when there's two of them, they can throw a perfect parry you have to do, and then you also have a double ring attack. So the best tip for that is you kind of have to get lucky. I mean, you can maybe charge up your axe and then throw it to stop them from charging at you, but it's a little tricky. Go ahead and move. Use that. Get this guy hopefully knocked up in the air. Get this combo finisher. Again, we cannot get it to proc, unfortunately. Hopefully this time. Not that time either. Okay. Use that retribution. Okay. That stopped it from calling more in. Alright. Is that all of them? I know y'all saw that. Dude likes to move, man. Like,
Good hit, brother.
see what I did there? Got them grouped together, used my retribution, knew it was gonna go off, inflicted more burn damage. So by the time the retribution went off, they would have been fully burned, and just, you know, did a lot of damage that way. And as you saw, both of them were pretty much knocked up in the air and trapped in that corner, so it was just free damage. Alright, so this encounter can be tricky though, because there's a lot of these. We're gonna use the serpent snare, trap him. She's clearly gonna call some in. So we're freezing you, guess not. Oh my god, stop. We're not gonna mess with this purple dude. He could probably almost kill us. Should have taken advantage of these things, but it is what it is. We're gonna have like a mini boss fight here. Not too hard. Take advantage of the purple things on the wall. I mean, if it will hit them. Okay, nice. I'm gonna use the retribution. Hopefully this kills him. It probably won't. It did. That was very well needed. Okay, there's people everywhere, as you can see. Okay, we're gonna freeze this guy. No, we're not. Now we are. I mean, if we can. Jesus, come on. Ooh, that was close. Knock him up in there. Alright, that's all of them.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
So the very last time I did this encounter, it drove me up the wall. I'm actually curious to see if it's gonna happen again. Because man, like, I don't know why, but these enemies are just, I hate them. I like that they're new enemies, but dude, they have insane movement. Okay, ow.
On your right.
And you have these tiny things. Okay, these things gotta go.
Getting close!
Dude, that went way smoother than the last time I did that encounter. Way smoother. It's the armor, I'm telling you. This armor's too good.
Hold that thought. It's about to get violent.
Got our buff up, which is awesome. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna throw both the rocks at him. I thought he was gonna hit Atreus for some reason. Okay, you don't have to roll there, but I'm panicking right now, as you guys can see. Yes, sir. If I didn't get that execution off, I would have got hit by his bombs. Alright, nice. Dude, those two environmental attacks took up like, what was it, 3/4 of his health? Nice, and we're gonna get the last armor set here too, so I'll probably end up putting it on just because I haven't really used it that much, and I like to kind of change my armor sets as much as I possibly can, keep things fresh.
Show it to one of the dwarves. They'll know
I'll,
what to do with it.
how about this? I'll wear it next episode for Kratos. Alright, so next time that we get to play as Kratos again in the next episode, I will wear this armor. That's the one that slows down time and stuff like that. It's very good. Recommend it. But I've never used this armor either, so I'm actually kind of having fun with it.
Oh, bloody drop.
See if we can deal with this quickly. I feel like you have to roll right there because, from my experience, he always hits you with that attack if you don't roll. Hit him, Atreus. Okay, all of them are gone. Beat him up. Maybe we can get the stun damage to go off twice. That would be clutch. Let's go. That wasn't hard at all.
Reminds me of tales of
That was a good fight, though.
one too angry to die.
Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for part 3. If you enjoyed, like, comment, sub would mean the absolute ton, and I hope I get to see you in part 4. Peace.